Hey, what's up, you guys? My name is Skipper. Today I'm going to be bringing you another replay commentary. This is another 5K game. Um, we are going to be playing Ember Spirit, and I ended up playing Ember Spirit this game. I think I first picked him. I hadn't played him in a while, and I kind of felt like playing him. And yeah, I think that's about all my reason. Average MMR this game was 4,800, something like that. I was on a bit of a losing streak. I lost about 4 games, and um, yeah, it kind of brought me down a little bit. Sorry about that. Anyways, so, and then today I had a little bit better, and I went I won 2, lost 1. So I'm back up to 52, 70, 70 something. Anyways,
The stage is set. Everyone prepared?
so I'm going to go ahead and start off with a Stout Shield, a Tango, a Salve, and then I was thinking about either going like another set of Tangos or just going straight into Slippers of Agility. So I'm going to go, I ended up, excuse me, going for Slippers of Agility. It gives Ember Spirits your base damage is, it's okay as it is. I think it's, yeah, it's 54, so it's, and he has animation's actually really good, so yeah. I actually ended up having this Alchemist muted from the start, so that either meant that he was toxic or he just wasn't very good, and it ended up being that he was not very good at all, and yeah, which is, it's not something that I want to focus on this game. It's again kind of what I was talking about in the Phantom Lancer game, where kind of getting lane dominance in a lane that's kind of shitty, right? I think we ended up, yeah, I ended up having to lane against a Bristleback as well as a Bounty Hunter.
Digital Sports.
Not exactly the most fun lineup for an Ember Spirit because I have really low armor, fairly squishy, and I think that's about it. But this is actually one of my favorite heroes in the entire game right now. Actually, he's actually just been one of my favorite heroes. Period. Ever since I started playing in mid like 6-7 months ago, he's been one of my favorite heroes. And I watched him being played at TI, and I kind of just wanted to, play him, you know. Anyways, so I'm gonna go ahead and get up a Quelling Blade here. First item. I never think Quelling Blade is a bad item, and our Treant Protector's doing a really good job right now. He's zoning out this Bristleback really hard, which is always super nice. And I'm trying to get the denies onto the creeps. I think, yeah. Oops. But anyways, I'm gonna go pick up a Quelling Blade. Quelling Blade is, I was kind of surprised that it didn't get picked up more on farming heroes. I really think it's pretty core if you're going to be farming, just because it basically increases your speed by, you know, it's almost like a 50% increase, and we ended up pausing. I'm still not sure what this pause was about, but this will kind of let me explain a little bit about the hero. So go ahead and pop into free cam real quick. So basically, okay, so there's a bounty hunter behind me, spoilers. Basically you have your first skill, which is Searing Chain, which helps hold somebody in place for 3 seconds at max level. Your second skill and does a decent amount of damage, 300 magical damage nuke at max level. Sleight of Fist, this is your late game skill. You can dodge shit with it. You can you can do a lot of cool stuff with it, as well as it deals a lot of damage. And unfortunately, there's a bounty hunter here, and I do take a little bit of harass, so I'm just gonna eat a Tango and buy up a poor man's shield. Anyways, third skill, Flame Guard. It does it does damage over time, as well as blocks up to 500 magic damage when it's maxed out. And yeah, so we're kind of, this was a really nice we ended up actually wasting a salve when we wasted basically all of his regen here. Unfortunately, I didn't have another Searing Chains or anything like that, but it's really good even just then, just to force the offlaner out. So, and then your last skill is Fire Remnants, and basically you can chuck one out. You have 3 of them and there's Charge Base, kind of like Broodmother's Webs, and Ricky Blink Strike and Shrapnel. And so you throw them out and you can activate them and you jump to them and all that fun stuff. Now, Fire Remnants do not... you become immune while Fire Remnanting away, but you do not... it does not... oh, what is it? Disjoint objects. It doesn't disjoint projectiles. I ended up missing that one. Wow, I'm super good at last hitting. I still did fine. I have 15.
That was not yours.
Anyway, so now I basically had a little bit of free farm, free levels, and our Coddle... our Coddle actually accidentally got caught out, and that's really just unfortunate. Anyways, let me go ahead and go back to player's perspective. I didn't exactly want to help the tree out. I know that sounds selfish, but it's not like there's anything that I'm going to do, and it's just kind of going to be more of a waste of my time than anything. So, anyways, I picked up boots, Poor Man's Shield. I picked up a Poor Man's Shield just because I figured that there's going to be a lot of bounty harass down here, and I didn't really want to deal with that at all. Or I wanted to negate it as much as possible, so it's just 20 damage block, 100% chance. Right? Yeah. It's a 100% chance against heroes, which is good. Anyways, so yeah, I think I was talking about Killing Blade. Yeah, Killing Blade's like it's a basically almost a 50% increase in farming speed. It also just helps with last hitting, and it's all that good. So basically, my hero hits against creeps for like 90 damage, so it's pretty good. One thing I probably should have picked up a little bit earlier was a stick, but I wanted to get a bottle first. I wasn't taking that much harass from a bristleback, probably because he's a little bit frightened to go up on the Treant. The Treant's again doing a super great job. Anyways, I'm going to push this lane out a little bit. Honestly, I don't think it's that bad. And it's going to get me a lot of farm and a bottle. Unfortunately, I think our SF ended up, he was bottle crowing at the time. And I get that it's important, but it is kind of slightly annoying when I think it actually almost costed me my life. Trying to get this bottle out to me, or not having this bottle out to me. And I can kind of play up on this bristleback really hard, because I do output a Ember Spirit. I think he's really good in the fact that he outputs a shitload of damage in the early game. I think a lot of casters do talk about it, and the fact, like, okay, I guess you can hear this dude actually game. This is actually where I got really scared, because Quills end up doing a lot of damage, and I have to pop myself here, and that's kind of where I was like, I wish I had a bottle there. Oh well. I didn't die. Our Coddle, I was a big fan of this Coddle. His attitude was amazing this game, and I think, yeah, I ended up dying. I wanted a magic. I wanted a entire wand, and now I'm like, oh, well, this bristleback's fucking dead, right? There's no way he's getting out of here. He's playing way too far up against an Ember Spirit that has Flame Guard, and I have 3 points in my chains, and all that fun stuff. And can I mute this guy in game? Yeah. I'm not entirely sure. I guess he ended up being like super toxic and flaming his entire team for everything. So, anyways, I ended up picking up an entire magic wand back at base, and I just want to fly that out to me as soon as possible. And Treant takes it, and whatever. You know, I'm winning this lane at this point just because I don't know. I get like I said, Ember Spirit's like one of my favorite heroes in the entire game.
Dire's middle
His damage
tower
output is
taking
actually kind of
damage.
insane in the early game. It's, I think we wanted to go on him again. And
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
I just want to know.
Searing heat.
I'm a little bit concerned, yeah, like that. Quill's hurt, and then for some reason the bounty hunter, the Beastmaster came down here, and I wasn't sure. I was really confused why the bounty hunter came, or I kept calling him bounty hunter, but I was like, why is the Beastmaster down here? He actually, I don't understand it at all, like why he's down here. I was really confused actually. He had zero reason to be down here. So he just kind of like, I don't know. That was one of the things I was really confused about, and I was like, can you just, like, no offense, dude, but can you just leave or something? Like, what's the reason of you being down here right now? Like, I don't know. I don't get it. Other item that I saw at TI, I saw treads being picked up a lot on Ember Spirit, which is. I thought I'd try it out just to see how I liked it. I guess it gives you a little bit more brawling power earlier on. And this is when I was like, dude, you're just fucking sitting here. We have 4 people in the bot lane. Can you just leave? And I pinged him. Yeah, I asked him like probably like 2 times before that. I was like, why are you here? And then I finally just pinged him and was like, you know, get out of my lane. Like, you have absolutely, there's no reason for you to be here. We had a nice sentry ward here, and this is a fucking dead ass chick here. Yeah, 100% dead. Triple spirit in, and she's gonna just chill next to a flame guard and end up taking out. And had a nice TP from the SF. And then he takes a couple last hits, but honestly, I don't think we actually needed the rotation. I would have gotten the kills, but it's still nice to have him down there and participating in the kills. So right now, I think this is like a really solid early game for us. If we didn't have that sentry there, I think that actually would have been. I mean, I did see the Wind Ranger coming invisible from the tower. I think she popped the invis rune as soon as she TP'd, but we had a creep wave there, and so I saw her go invisible, and I was like, oh, it's time to back the fuck up. And then she ended up trying to dive and got punished for it because Ember Spirit is really good in the early game, and then I guess this is why he's not popular right now. Is not super popular because a lot of the game he takes a long time to get online. I guess would be.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
I guess that'd be he takes a long time. He needs maybe a drum, and then he needs Battle Fury, and then he needs maybe a BKB, and then a Daedalus, and then, you know, whatever else, what other items that you may or may not need. So I kind of wanted to play this a little bit more aggressively. I thought I would try and get more participation in kills rather than just kind of farming around, because that's what Ember Spirit's pretty good at. And as long as you can get last hits, because you're super pro at the game, unlike myself,
Dire's bottom tower
then you
is
should be
being
able
attacked.
to, you know, rotate around and get a lot of kills. And I saw that, and I was like, I don't have Flame Guard up, and so I can't really take
Radiant's
that, but I'm
middle
going to go ahead
tower
and
is
just try and
taking
farm
Dire's
jungle camps
bottom tower is
while I'm
being
waiting.
attacked.
The creep wave down there is going to die to the tower, and I can't really farm it because there's a bounty hunter, and rotations from Windrunner plus bounty hunter will easily kill me at this
Dire's
point.
top tower has fallen.
Anyways, I ended up going for Drums of Endurance. I like the drums. I'm a fan of them. And I kind of didn't want to go down there because I figured that there was a bounty hunter there, and it was still a little bit too far pushed out for my liking. I think you saw, I posted an Ember Spirit video a long time ago. I went a little bit different build. I kind of decided that there actually wasn't like any damage, any magic damage that I was like, I kind of need to block this, so I just went for max chains, and I maybe should have chained him there. Anyways, he's just kind of, I'll let him push the tower or whatever, and then I'll pull the creeps back and last hit them anyways. Doesn't really matter. Okay. Basically got a full drum now. Actually, I do have a full drum, not basically. I do. There's the bounty hunter. Went out here, and I was actually pretty scared there when he ended up tracking me. So I just kind of remnanted and TP'd back to base. I didn't want to take any chances of there actually being a windrunner there. Going for the shackles and then handing over myself with track gold over to a windrunner or a bristleback or bounty hunter or anything like that. All right. Next item, gonna go for the good old classic Battle Fury. So, I actually think Ember Spirit might be he might be an okay pup hero. I haven't played that many games with him. I actually haven't played. This is actually one of my first games playing him at 5K. I think he's actually one of my better heroes, although I'm not a good Ember Spirit player, I should say. And then yeah, I was actually really fucking scared here. I was like, oh shit. And then I thought I was gonna go for a cool play and catch him there, and then he ended up not being there. He was still in the trees, and I was just like, no. So I ended up remnanting. And this is like a fucking act of confusion. I wasn't sure what we were doing. We had creeps going everywhere because bristleback's spraying shit, and then I was like, alright, I want to farm this, and then there ended up being a fight, and it was really weird because then they're running out, and then there's a windrunner, and this is really confusing. We get centaur stomped, and luckily that did not hit me, and we catch the bounty hunter with track, and I want to go for the bounty hunter, but then I'm like, oh, there's a techies, and he didn't suicide, so he probably has suicide, and that's kind of like the things that I'm really just playing this on the back line here, not really looking to engage right now. And then there's the bounty hunter kind of overcommitting. I'm trying to keep my eye on everything. I tried to get this, and then I was like, nope, not in range for chains. Well, fuck me. Yeah, I was. I think, yeah, we do end up catching the bristleback on the back of this, which is nice, but I don't have any more remnants to throw out to catch the windrunner / techies. Whatever. Honestly, I don't think it matters that much. Thought I would get one of those. Anyways. I'm just gonna basically just want to farm this out and then go back to base and get
Radiant's top tower is under siege.
One of the cool things that you can do. One of the nice things, you just throw out a remnant, teleport back to base, grab another TP, and fire remnant back to where you were. So I'm just gonna fire remnant back, and that's basically you get two TPs for the price of one. I don't think I probably misplayed that fight a lot, but I was really just I was really not sure with the confusion that I was watching it from the other side of the tree line, and maybe if I definitely misplayed it in the fact that if I just single spirited in and then kept a remnant back, I would have had. Actually no, because I wouldn't have had enough mana. I don't know. Maybe I just should have gone in there with one spirit and then try and chain somebody and popped a drum charge to get out. I don't know. I said I wanted to fight more, and I think I'm involved in 5 of our 8 kills. Not too bad, and I was a little bit scared of the bristleback because he's playing up on me, and if people are playing up on you in this they know what they're doing, so they're not complete idiots, and I kind of wanted to get one of those, but Shadow Fiend took both. Where was I going? Oh yeah, I was just I ended up heading up top, and maybe should have left a remnant middle to get back, but instead I'm just
Double
gonna
damage empowers
farm
me.
up the top lane. Sleight of Fist for... Oh, this was another thing. I messed up. I actually only took a point in stats instead of Sleight of Fist, which is kind of bad. Actually, yeah, it's actually really bad, especially at 11. It's the thing a lot of people know, that it's the highest experience that you need. So, yeah, it takes a long time to get to level 12, which is a bit of a fuck up. So I'm not gonna have level... I should have level 4 Sleight at level 13, but I ended up only having it at 14. I guess it's not a huge difference, but having a level 2 would mean it's an 8 second less of a cooldown, which is pretty significant. So in a drawn-out team fight, I could probably get 2 off at level 12 rather than just having 1. And again, I'm gonna throw another spirit back. I don't want anybody to basically kill me here, and then I'm gonna nice ultimate from Aaron. I guess that was the bounty hunter. I thought it was I for some reason I thought it was Techies that was there. I was like, how the hell did he go invisible? How did Techies go invisible? But it ended up being the bounty hunter. That's a bit of a mess up. Anyways, this is one of the cool, nice things that Ember Spirit can do. He just bounces around, joins a lot of team fights. Now we're gonna kill. Oh yeah, Techies suiciding. Doesn't get the kill because living armor is OP.
Dire's middle tower taking
and
damage.
that was just he ended up dodging my slight into chains. Not a huge deal though. I don't mind spending the mana because I have a regen rune. It's another thing that is really good. You have to keep in mind, like, imagine like you have a healing salve. Like if you're in the mid lane and you have a healing salve, or if you're down bottom and you have a healing salve, that's one of the things. I thought I played this pretty well. I was really happy with myself. I ended up pulling back, and they ended up committing really far out. Got chains onto 2 people and popped my regen rune, and now I'm going in. I thought I did this really... I was actually pretty... I thought I played that really well. I guess my team also played that really well too. In the fact that basically I let the Bristleback play up on me, knowing the fact that I had a regen rune. So I can always... And I threw out a remnant, so worst case, I'm going to remnant back. And yeah, at that point I was like, oh, Bounty has a blink dagger. Isn't that nice? That's kind of cool.
Bottom tower is in pieces.
I wanted to throw a remnant out, but I wasn't going to get to him. I think... Oh, there we go. Now I got him.
Dire's bottom tower under fire.
I guess it'd be unfortunately that the Beastmaster, because that would have gotten me pretty close to my Battle Fury. And I actually had... I thought... yeah, this is actually really good. This is a really good Battle Fury timing, I think. Drums... I got drums, wand, bottle... treads, and then yeah, for some reason I don't know. I went to slight chains, and then the chain just went off way late. I don't know why. Whatever. Not the biggest deal. I've still got a freaking full bottle. Honestly, don't care. And yeah, I guess at this point their team was tilting the shit out of whatever. One thing that the Alchemists didn't do very well was when you're going in, when you're playing that kind of Alchemist where you're like, oh, I'm gonna be a friendly dude, I'm gonna get all my teammate stuff. It's generally better to secure your own farm first, right? If you get a Battle Fury, get a AC, get a BKB, you know, something like that, before you move into buying Aghanims for your teammates. Just because it basically will allow you to, if you get farming items first, if you get like Battle Fury, Mjolnir, stuff like that, you're gonna you're gonna farm more. And if you have, I think this Alka ended up having 650 GPM, which is really bad. But you know, if you got your own farm first, you might have 800-900 GPM on your Alchemist, and you know, you'd have all your items plus aghanims for your teams. This was a bit unfortunate. I probably just, I think I should have ran down there. I didn't think that they were going to take the tower that quickly. So I ended up not popping things up. I thought I was going to get there in time, and I was like, oh, okay, it's already fucking dead. I did catch him with chains there, so kind of cool, kind of nice, but it doesn't matter because his back was to me, so he only ended up taking like 100 damage from my chains. And I think this is where I first get caught out. I don't think anybody had called out that the Wind Runner had a blink dagger, so I ended up pushing this out knowing that I had a remnant back, and then I got caught out because Wind Runner ended up having a blink. So yeah, there's a bounty hunter here, and yeah, there's the blink from her, and yeah.
Nothing more.
You weren't so damn
So
dead,
then I
I'd
ended
shoot
up
you
beating
again.
that out. So item I'm gonna go for next, I want to go for a Scotty because there's a Windrunner and she does a lot of damage. And I thought it'd be a little bit better if I wanted to, you know, stall out the Alchemist, stall out the Bristleback from running away. It kind of helps a lot in that regard. I think we ended up getting, an Eye of Scotty on the Shadow Fiend as well. He had it before I did, but that's okay. Anyways, again, skipping ultimate. Ultimate is not very, doesn't scale very well at all. And I think this Alchemist should have been dead. For some reason, we didn't kill him. Anyways, we're just kind of invading their jungle.
Radiant's middle tower is being attacked.
Luckily, my TP broke the trees, and so I'm really, like, this is kind of what you do as an Ember. You're kind of just playing on the outskirts, looking for the chains, and then I'm gonna zip in. And I probably just should have dodged that, but whatever. And looking for more chains. I think I'm gonna catch one of the slate chains here. That's one of the combos that that's like the hardest thing about Ember Spirit. Actually, yeah, I guess that would be the hardest thing. And then she ended up blinking, which is really unfortunate. And I think we thought we were gonna kill her, and then we ended up not. For some reason. I ended up going for the. She ended up, yeah, that was just unfortunate that she. Whatever. It didn't go. It went well for us. We got 4 for 2. That's pretty good for us. I'm now 6-1-7, so my KD8 is pretty solid. This is one of the things that I fucked up. I thought I saw the Windrunner go in, and I saw her blink, so I thought that she ended up like blinking behind the like. This is what I thought happened. I thought she blinked from here to like behind here, so I couldn't see her, and I thought she got fogged, but she ended up blinking here to here, which is weird. So so these trees got cut down for me ultimating. So I thought she blinked from like here to here and was gonna look to catch me out, you know, shackle me to here. So I jumped this way, and that was not the right decision, of course. And I ended up dying, and I'm sure she was like, "What the fuck did this Ember Spirit just do?" But yeah, that was my train of thought there. That's why I fucked up really bad. If I was a better Ember Spirit, maybe I probably wouldn't have died there. I see the Windrunner there. She shackles, and then you dodge it with Sleight of Fist, and miraculously make an escape somehow. I don't know how you do it, but you do it. I fucked up a lot with my remnants this game, in the mid game. I think I used them really well in the early game. but I think in the like middle game I ended up not using them superbly. So, and then off of that, just because of that, the Windrunner I think got a lot of gold, or starts kind of snowballing. And the Windrunner actually was the one that kept them in this game, and this range creep is the bane of my existence right now. Anyways, going back to the player's perspective, I just wanted to kind of explain my train of thought there.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
It's honestly my fault for dying there. Nobody else's fault but mine. I was wanting to go farm top just to push the lane, and then I was like, oh, we're farming, or we're fighting. Oh wait, no, we're not. And I was like, you know what, fuck it, I'll just throw a spirit out. If I end up engaging, we can. This is one of the things I also need to do. I need to start putting my remnants on quick cast, so that basically what quick cast does is wherever I put my mouse, wherever you put your mouse, like if I put my mouse here, my guy will walk over there and throw a remnant down rather than just like pressing R and clicking. It just makes it probably a little bit better. Would have saved. I think this is actually like that's one of the things that I really need to use quick cast on. Really badly. Like, nice mana leak. Fucking. This is what I hate about Windrunner. I honestly don't get it. I honestly don't get how the shackles fucking work. And then again, this is really bad on my, like, if I had I should have had a remnant back. That is really, it's really bad on my part. Like I said, this is like when I was like not using my remnants really well at all. It's been a while since I've played the hero, but it's really no excuse to make a bad play like that. What should have been happening is even though I was standing here, I should have had like a remnant back here. So if we're fighting here and I ended up seeing it, like I was like, oh fuck, I'm frontlining in the middle of a bristleback, a Windrunner, and an alchemist. I'm like, I am F-worded, right? So I ended up trying to escape it up to the north, but if I had a remnant back here, I would have been fine. As soon as I saw that I was in a huge predicament, just remnant back out. And this is where the point of Ember Spirit is fairly weak, unless you are snowballing really hard, like you have seen, like you saw Sumail doing in.
Radiant's middle tower is taking damage. Radiant structures are
like
fortified.
You saw Sumail doing in. Okay, that actually explains a lot. I didn't realize that the alchemist actually gave her her ags. So technically, she also has an ags on top of this. So that's actually fucking huge. I didn't realize that she had ags focus fire. Wow, game sense at the freaking top of the level. Alchemist bought another SNY. What? I'm confused. He had an SNY before. I'm confused. Honestly, I am. I guess he disassembled it? Honestly, I don't know. But, anyways, Windrunner is actually a really good counter to Ember Spirit. She does a shitload of physical damage. She does almost no magic damage, right? And she does a lot of physical damage. She puts it out really quickly. And I think the alchemist thought he was gonna catch me out, but I was like, oh, I'm the only one there. I'm gonna fucking run away. Remnant away.
Dominating.
That's one of the cool things that you can do. But other thing, yeah, Windrunner, her shackle shot, if she blinks next to you, it's really hard to dodge. Or if you just don't see it coming, it's really tough to dodge. So, and it latches onto you forever, and it's a really hard lockdown, blah blah blah. So she's actually a really good counter to Ember Spirit. It's a long, yeah. She basically does what 200 damage per click, and with focus fire on, she's doing it at like 5 attacks a second, and so it's like 1,000 damage a second. And with shackle shots, that's not including my armor. armor 45 right now, and yeah, we ended up. I ended up remnanting up there. I think I used those remnants really well. That use of remnant, man, I probably should have remnanted down, and I think yeah. I don't want to be the first one down, but I definitely wanted to be down there, and I think fortunately didn't catch him with the fucking dude using to cancel the TP. So I think I'm the highest. No, not the highest net worth. Really? Oh yeah, that's right. She has a fucking axe technically to her name. That would be why. Okay.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
And that, even though we're ahead, they technically have gold because of all the bounty hunter and all that shit.
Dire's middle tower is being attacked.
Nice play by the shadow friend.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Again, I tried to. I don't know.
Dire's middle barracks has
I'll probably end up playing a lot more Ember Spear. I think he's a really fun hero.
Dire's middle barracks
I like playing him safe lane, and I was just kind of we were diving pretty hard, and I think we just should have fucking gotten out of there. And again, this is like another like thing with my spirits. Like I didn't have one back. Like, I don't know why I didn't have one back. I just didn't. So if I literally just had one there, I'd live. It's as simple as that. And I don't know. Honestly, I'm really confused why I'm doing this kind of stuff. If I had a remnant out, like, I don't know, maybe it's just not crossing my mind in the middle of it, just because I want to say it's just because I haven't played him in a while, but I know that it's just like that's not really an excuse. I know that I've played him quite a lot, and I know that I need to have our spirit back. So it's honestly my bad. That's really just my mistakes. Kind of costing our team a lot. I think they ended up getting a Roshan off of this, which is really bad. They got a Roshan the Windrunner, and yeah, off the back of that. But I do end up getting a Scotty. So from that push, I think it was okay, but I should have played it so much better. And I guess this is one of the nice things about making these videos, is that not only do I get to kind of throw some insight into maybe games and game concept to people that are new to Dota, or you know don't quite get the concept of carrying and outplaying people. But I also get to look at my mistakes, and honestly, this game I've made a lot of mistakes. I think I played the early game really well. I think that like getting that kill on the Bristleback, basically solo, was really good. Like this is a nice play by the Shadow Fiend. Oh, yeah. Unfortunately, I really thought she didn't PK through that, but apparently she didn't. We got 2-man techie stun, 4-man techie stun. My bad. That's ridiculous, actually. And I remnanted forward trying to catch him, and I saw the true sight, and they were like, "Oh, there's a fucking bajillion mines up there."
Radiant's bottom tower is being attacked.
Anyways, he blew them all up, and I was like, "Oh, we're gonna kill this bitch now." And then they were like, "Oh no." So I was a bit confused there. I guess it was just miscommunication. I guess I saw something else, something different. The Shadow Fiend was right there, and I think it was just I wouldn't say that was a mistake. That was probably just miscommunication. I was really confused. Like, wait, why aren't we? Wow, Fog OP, man. It was actually ridiculous. I think she thought, where did she go? Where did she I'm really confused about that one. Huh.
Radiant's middle tower is taking
Anyways.
damage.
Yeah.
Regeneration!
yeah, I think there's just miscommunication more than anything. I thought that we were just gonna clean her up after the Aegis expired, and it ended up just being me and Treant. And Treant can't really do anything. He uses ultimate.
Radiant's towers are fortified.
So,
Do as you please with that information. Radiant's top tower
maybe
is
just should have taken Aegis and gone out, but I thought we could kill her twice. I'm not gonna say that was a mistake.
Radiant
I think
has
it,
lost
yeah, like
their
I said,
top
just
tower.
miscommunication on our team's part. So, and now we're gonna look for some kills and see what we can get out of it. And our Beastmaster ended up being way out in the middle of nowhere. Another really good item against Ember Spirit's actually, well, sort of good against him. Early on, if he doesn't have a good start, Battlefield is really fucking good against him. Alright, Chainmail, Blade Mail, wow, why can't I fucking say anything? And there we go, now I had a defensive remnant out. This is what I guess, yeah, this is what I'm talking about. Like, in the middle of fights, I don't use my remnants defensively like I should have. Like, I know when you watch our tour and Sumail and all that good shit, like I use them way too late.
Dire's middle tower taking damage.
I guess maybe quick casting would fix some of it, but I think it's really a lot more on me just not playing it super well. I think if we rewind it, like all right, let's see, where is it? Okay, so I think I put a remnant out back, that's good, and then I use my chains on her. She pops BKB. I end up trying to kite away. I jump to the spirit, and this is where I should have put another spirit back immediately. If I just press my R and put a spirit back, I would have been really safe. And that was a little bit concerning. Like, I wouldn't have had to even like think about, like, I was like, oh, I'm fucking dying here. Like, I don't even have to think about it. I'm just boom, like as soon as I see it, like, boom, right back. Not even that difficult. So I'm actually learning a lot from this. Like, I'm learning a lot about my misplays, and I think it's really good. So next Ember Spirit game, I'm definitely going to try and practice and get my Ember up to par, I would say. What do we have? All right. So yeah, the Windrunner's is going super ham, and she did a really, like I said, she did a really good job this game. She's the highest net worth by, I think, quite a margin. Yeah. No, actually not.
Dire's top tower is being attacked.
I still think my farm is pretty good at this point. Honestly, I don't mind being
Dire's top tower
played more of a
destroyed.
2 in the safe lane as an Ember Spear, because Ember doesn't come. He's that hero that can carry you super hard in the early game, but honestly, it doesn't matter that much. And I think we were like, all right, let's get the fuck out. And again, like, this is the point. Like, I don't have a defensive spirit back. Why don't I have it? I don't know. Whatever. Also, I should have left probably a defensive, like a spirit back here in case my team got engaged on. But I don't know. I'm seeing a lot of mistakes this game on my part. So, but I think the early game was played really well. Getting the kills on the bristleback, using that. I think that regen rune, playing on that regen rune was really good. And I think I didn't really complete my thought on that whole thing, but it doesn't matter. And then I was like, oh, Shadowfiend just won us the game. Shadowfiend just won Dota. Yes, cool. But I guess for my purposes of the game, I think I did a good job of. I wanted it to be more active in team fights, and I ended up being the most active person in the entire on our team. So I think I accomplished my goal. Instead of farming a lot, I ended up just being able to force double buybacks off of them and start going. Can I take these mags? No. Didn't give anybody the runner. Okay.
under attack.
So I think next time I play this here, I'm going to be playing Quick Cast, try the Quick Cast. I ended up just winning that game off of that pick off that Shadow Fiend did in the mid lane. So we call GG, and there we go. Unfortunately, I felt kind of bad for the Windrunner. I thought she did a really good job, and the Alchemist kind of just let her down a lot. Well, the Alchemist helped her by giving her an Axe, but I think, yeah, the Alchemist really let their entire team down. He had a really crap GPM for an Alchemist, and, you know, all that other fun stuff. Only 536 GPM as a safe lane, but I was looking more to be playing more of a 2 role as the safe laner. I wasn't prioritizing me farming as much as I was kind of trying to be more active with my team, which I think is a really good strength of Ember. Is he can jump around and can be pretty active as long as you have if you have like an early TP, you can easily turn around early game team fights. You might say like you weren't even paying attention to what was happening up top, and that is true. I didn't see. We ended up losing 3 heroes top, I believe, in the very early game. And I spotted it on this replay. On the replay, didn't see it. I saw my heroes dying. I didn't see where they were dying, so I was just kind of more paying attention to my farm. But if I had actually, you know, TP'd up top, maybe could have at the right time, maybe could have swung it. Who knows? Because Ember is a really big early presence, and yeah, I ended up adding this Coddle after the game. He had a really awesome attitude, so, and he did really well. I think that about sums everything up in a nice tidy bow. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you maybe learned something. I know I learned something just from watching this replay. And if you did learn something, if you liked watching the video, please leave a comment, rate, and subscribe. Other than that, I hope to see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.